Welcome to Manly Voices.
Hello, one and all.
Hello, one and all.
Welcome back to
Hello, one
Manly.
and all.
I'm Evan, also known as Manly Ankles. I'm back again with Gabs
We're
and Beth.
apparently starting an a cappella group today.
Just on our
Not as
own.
capable.
The song was inside you all
I
along.
guess so.
And we're playing Danganronpa. So before the trial starts, we're gonna look up more information on the mercenary group Fenrir, which Mukuro Ikusaba was apparently a part of at some point. So we are in the archives, and I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Bingo.
Ooh.
Cat's trying to eat
Gabs
the-
put her arm around me for half a second, and I was...
Oh boy.
It's getting steamy here in Manly Voices studio,
Cat's just
aka
trying
my
to
apartment.
Now she
eat
was
the
really
sound.
just... She was
There you
just
go.
getting the pillow to throw at the cat.
She wants to eat the sound to the mic. The sound to the mic, the wire to the mic.
The way Ryakuya seemed to know
The sound to the mic.
the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. And Gabs quickly returned with the pillow in hand.
Yay.
She put it on the ground and then grabbed her candy.
Oh boy, that's all. I thought you were. Oh,
And now she's back with multiple objects.
I got my snacks.
Alright, Ryakuya.
He's gonna get impatient if we don't.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this?
What'd I say earlier?
How did you make it through all the way through high school without learning a single word of French?
Like without even being able to recognize it
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
in Japan.
Well, whatever. I'll read it to you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. He's like reading it in actual French, and he doesn't understand anything anyway.
Oh.
Aww.
His face.
He's just got such enormous eyes,
Yeah.
but he's got also the most enormous forehead
Yeah,
and the teeniest little nose and chin, mouth,
and penis.
and me.
Fenrir
You
is an
said it,
elite
not
fighting
me.
unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok,
Ragnarok.
their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified.
Oh, goddamn.
However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At
My
present, their
goodness.
continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing many state secrets they'd acquired.
Okay.
Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension with the group and they simply imploded.
Makes sense. What in the world?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
Or maybe like a video game?
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world.
God.
I didn't know you could sing Byakuya. Of course, bitch, I'm perfect. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, as an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting.
Okay, you weirdo.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use.
Just like take up a hobby, like learn to knit or something.
I collect coins.
Hobby's
He would
talking.
collect coins.
Aw.
That's so cute.
Yeah, because like his parents are rich. So
Yeah,
he
but I
collect-
can imagine him like picking out little exotic coins
Wow.
because
He
he's a money
actually
guy.
Collected like bottle caps, like Jesse or no James. Jeez, James.
Oh,
from
James
Rocket.
from Pokemon, yeah.
Team Rocket.
Aw.
He collected bottle caps.
I totally forgot that was a character trait he had.
Yeah, he's a really sad childhood, and I adore him.
Didn't he grow up rich though?
He was so fucking rich.
And then he ran away because he hated it.
Yeah,
and then
his
joined
mom
Team
threw
Rocket.
away his collection of bottle caps.
What? That's so sad.
It's a canon fact.
And then he had like a little growlet that he took everywhere, like a little
Oh, he
puppy.
gets to reunite with them in certain
Oh, that's
episode,
right.
yeah.
I remember.
When he's like forcefully engaged or something.
Anyway,
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh growing up.
yeah, you.
Get out! No.
Yeah, seriously.
So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
That's
All
so dank.
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean...
Nice!
Alright. Oh, it's time.
Uh-oh.
It's trial time.
Oh, I'm so glad. How long do you think the trial is gonna take? Guess in,
Time
like, episode
is
times.
utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
I want to hire him for my son's birthday party.
Please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
He's a machine technically.
I would say this
Yeah.
this next
I
trial
could just
would,
rent him.
this next trial would last a couple episodes.
Only a
Five
couple?
Nights at Freddy's, but
Maybe 3, maybe.
Because the last one lasted so effing long.
I'm gonna say, yeah, because it did take
shit
long.
gets weird if it wasn't
We'll
already.
find out. Then the time has come.
Here we
Oh
go.
my god.
All we can do right now is to try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go.
Because every episode up until this, Beth is like, I can't wait until I see your reaction. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean,
you're
honestly, nothing can be worse than finding Taka dead. That was honestly,
Oh, okay.
that was literally like we
Got
had
the
to
worst
pause the
over with.
episode, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
oh jeez.
Whoa.
That's like when we tried
I
to play
cried.
the genocide run in
Yeah,
Undertale, and
I
you
just-
killed a dog and just died a little inside.
I wept when I tried to play the Genesis. Like, not, I didn't just tear up, I actively sobbed.
It was really sad.
Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Aw.
What kind of gay stuff were they doing, huh?
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How
Uh-huh.
how could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
What, are you jealous?
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any minute. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. It's just like Bob Ross appears out of nowhere.
Can you imagine him being the mastermind of all this?
Oh no.
We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Because Kyoko's missing.
Maybe he died again?
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or...
Or what?
Jesus!
Yeah. Did I scare you?
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
Yeah, because you had
What?
someplace really important to be right now.
I made you wait. You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Because Kyoko's not there.
Huh? I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
Oh no.
Getting distracted by the cat.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It me, bitch. Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. I'm here and no rule has been broken.
Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive?
No! That's a ghost!
No, first it's pants people.
That was Hina.
Was that? Oh no, that was Hina.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's pants people?
Oh, stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
So distracted by the cat.
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya.
Woo!
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
Huh?
He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost!
I told you, stop talking.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped in the elevator.
He's just jealous that he
Master!
doesn't get...
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Master!
Master!
Master! Wait for me!
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Hey, so, I got your note. Under the sheets, right? I know what you meant by that.
I mean, I know you were talking about that paper, but I think maybe you meant it as double entendre.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then when did you find out?
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. Can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
You're still keeping us waiting.
But if
Sorry,
you were on the
Mango.
second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key that you found goes to?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school.
What?
God, she's so cool.
Ooh.
Nice. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma. Am I too loud for you, Miss Mango? We can go over all the deal.
Her tail just brushed the microphone and there's cat hair on it.
You're welcome. We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. But this is probably the single most crucial moment for me so far.
For her? Thank you not to do that!
Mango.
There's
What
a-
is your damage today?
That is a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be just fine, and nothing she ever says has some sort of secret meaning.
Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. And the door slid shut.
Man, there's so few of us left.
This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes.
Don't use
Not a good
penetrate.
enough a reason, yep, to use the
No.
word penetrate.
But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
Whoa.
Okay.
So colorful.
He redesigns it every time.
That's so cute.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got here together like this.
It was literally like yesterday.
Time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly
Yeah.
betrayal.
They
a
just
dead-
get down there and it's Steve Harvey's.
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly family feud.
Dude!
Ba-ba-da-da-da. I don't know
Yes.
how the song goes.
Definitely.
Show me mastermind!
All right. We know our info pretty well. Let's check if we have any skills we can
I
add.
have no idea how this part works because I only read the game, never got to
We have
play
a
it.
vocabulary increases. Okay. We don't need that necessarily. I guess we're fine with what
We
got.
have all of the good ones we have.
Yeah,
equipped.
we got the good ones. All right, trial. All right.
Alright!
Is this actually really hard?
Ish.
Depends.
Okay.
Like you,
Sometimes Evan's off his game.
yeah.
Oh, well, you have played it before, I guess. So.
All right. If you can figure out who done it, they'll receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well, then let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
I should stop shoving food in my mouth. I feel like I'm stress eating.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
The dead picture signs are like the height of each person.
Are they?
Well, look at how low Chihiro is
Oh.
next to
Oh. Huh.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
That's.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Well, I don't know because. Oh well.
Oh no, because they're all just different heights too.
Yeah, but also Sakura and Mondo are both taller than Kyoko. So I don't know. Is it?
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't believe in anything occult.
Okay, you're totally right. Chihiro's is a different height and Celeste is much higher. That's really cool.
I
I like
love
that. There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
So I just have to prove the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
Like how she's alive. Important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's gloves,
Oh.
Kyoko's
Piercing
face,
glare.
her piercing glare.
Hell yeah.
Is it
Her gloves. Her gloves for sure.
I got it!
Take that!
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight to the mystery of it, I'm sure of it. In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And you would happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Everyone's moved on except for Hiro.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case can't move forward.
Wait, it wasn't...
So I don't have choice, but
We just have to move on.
Okay.
Hero's just being stupid, and we have to help him not be stupid.
Oh, so we get to play the DDR one.
Tattoo in the right hand. Exploded body analysis. Fake nails.
Or is it not the DDR one right now?
I think fake. That Kyoko bear is just a ghost. I think fake nails is what we have to do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
Just fake nails then.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
I'm a ghost. Interesting.
That she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Fuck, I missed.
Ah!
Yes, it's kind of hard to,
You have to shoot it just
Time it.
right.
Oh man.
but that is the right statement, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Second to last.
Yes.
She must have been. Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
no, that's wrong.
Objection!
You're right.
Break.
Such a
No,
weird...
there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
I did mention that.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Wow.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right there.
Thank you.
Okay, then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Okay, we've come
That's
full
the
circle.
first thing I said! You're the one who's been dragging us around, and so he's finally losing his mind.
It's been a long day.
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
Alright.
Victim guess.
Test your might. It's the
Sprinklers, exploded body, tattoo on the right hand.
tattoo on the right hand.
That must be,
Woof.
the woof.
The boof.
Kyoko really is still alive. Oh, whoops. Then who died? Let's figure some way.
There you go. You gotta be somebody figure it out.
I think
Scorch
so, the
beyond.
face of the-
No, that's wrong!
Hua!
Objection!
Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah.
What was wrong with that?
Oh, darn it. Okay, so then
I
maybe
wasn't wrong.
Tattoo in the right hand. Like,
Kyoko.
it wasn't burned beyond recognition.
Yeah. Okay, so it must be one of those weird ones where it's.
There was a description of the Monokuma file. What if we can't identify?
Oh, we can't.
Really?
Oh.
I jumped the gun then.
You got too excited.
Literally jumped the gun.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, blah blah blah. Who died? Figure it
I
out.
don't think so. Here's in the description.
We're gonna do
Oh, no.
the bodies.
Yeah, I did it! Yeah!
No, that's wrong!
Sorry, Torby. He like looked up at me, he's like,
You're
You.
wrong.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
a cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
You're such a weirdo. She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah, the design's pretty strange, huh? Is that a dog?
Her master must have made her get it be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did that? Something that
God.
humiliating?
I hate her.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Whoa, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information,
Alright,
The
This?
paper.
I got it!
Mrs. Mango.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to. Okay, so... To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh, it's one of these. Damn it. Yeah, you basically just have to spell
Oh,
the
you're
word.
tripping.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
They already put two letters, so it's a W and an F. We did it. Hooray!
Woofer.
Lelou. Like with
This is it! Complete!
I'm gonna complete.
The representation of a Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, is from Norse.
North
Norse
mythology.
mythology.
It's up in the north.
North. A huge world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god, Loki, and a female giant.
Love the Avengers. After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Hell yeah. A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
It's just vibrating. Oh my god.
I know.
What?
They're just seizing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Are you saying that the mastermind is dead and now we have to have a last trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
I feel like I'm spitting.
You're good.
Is Mango's mouth like slightly open? Oh, not
She was
anymore.
tasting
But
the air.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Ultimate soldier.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right? So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed?
Usually, when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant. Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope Peaks Academy headmaster, after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro is wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay, we're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future pratter, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait, but remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
Nope, there are only 16 students in total that have taken part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer in this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of suspects.
Mister.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to? Based on what we know, Toko and Genocide Jack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point there was no dead body there. So the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say the four of us have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Army and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects?
Exactly so. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it! I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I'd have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Just shit my pants.
Yeah, I was too busy shitting, so.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
geez.
Yeah. Are you thinking of raising an objection? Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm the body wasn't in the garden and... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body. Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered?
At niggity 9.
Niggity 9. That's a very close word to a bad
Yeah, I
word,
realized
so-
as soon as I said it, I was
Yeah.
like, oops.
Sorry.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
Yes, mister.
Easter.
He's right, it has to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around, oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 to 7:30. And it looks like the game has begun. If I can't prove an alibi for that period, I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
Oh my goodness. Woo. There's so much going on.
I like the circling because you can really see the height difference.
Yeah.
It also points equal suspicion to everyone on the court.
That's true.
We've established a time frame from the murder.
Okay.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So, Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Yeah.
There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. The corpse is almost totally dry. I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
Ooh. Yes.
We've established a time for the murder. It's between 10 o'clock at night
So maybe at
and
10 o'clock at night.
yeah, do I object to his statement?
Uh,
From 10 o'clock,
Yeah, because that's when
let's do
Makoto's good.
this. I'm gonna take that.
Because of the whole weird it.
yeah.
Alright, so establish a time frame for the murder.
So it's take that.
No,
night.
it's not right.
Oh.
Okay.
Not quite.
What do you think? There's some mistake lurking in what I said?
Oof.
It's so hard.
Maybe sprinklers at. Do I put sprinklers at 7:30 then?
No, it's too
At 7:30, I think, right?
Oh, well.
Yes.
Then, all right.
Okay.
I was
That's- That's wrong, I guess.
Wait, it's wrong?
No, I'm.
Yes?
No, that's
that's wrong.
Yeah. Okay. We'll find out why that's wrong next time on Manly Voices.
Hell
boy.
yeah.
All right. Thank you everybody so much for
There's
watching.
A lot
so
happened.
much
There's a
going
lot
on.
happening right now. We're getting pretty close to the end, so that's exciting. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more. And also leave a comment on what other voice adventures you'd like us to do next. Until next time, bye, bye, bye.
Bye.